Good morning and thank you for tuning into the 80K Woodswalker channel. I'm Jay and today we're doing some Lake Placid Niners. Stick around. It is the end of October. It is brisk. I think the car said 28 degrees when I got out of it here at the trailhead. It's all right though. As the saying goes, be bold, start cold. We're just gonna keep moving today. We're gonna do two mountains, doing Cobble Hill and Bear Den. Total mileage for the day should be around 7-ish miles or thereabouts. It's just me and Cora today, so we're gonna have a good time. Weather's supposed to be perfect, so views are going to be aplenty. Let's get going. One of the benefits of being so chilly out here is that any of the mud piles we come across got this nice rime of ice over it, so we're not sinking into the mud up to our ankles and knees. Sometimes the cold weather in the fall is super beneficial. So Cobble Hill has two trails, so you can make a loop out of the day. There's a steep grade and then a lower grade, so that it's a little bit easier. I think total for the trip is about 2.2 miles if you make a loop out of it. So nice, awesome hike for middle of the day or for families, anybody who's got small legs or somebody who's just getting into hiking in the Adirondacks. I can see the top of the mountain right there, so let's get going. About 20 minutes of hiking, not even hard hiking, and this is the view you get of Lake Placid. How incredible is that? Man, if I lived right up here, I'd be up here multiple times a week. Holy smokes, awesome. Check it out. As it turns out, Cobble Hill actually operated as a ski area for like 2 seasons in the 50s, so that's one of the counterweights for one of the lifts. Pretty awesome. Did not expect to see that. Very, very cool. We're almost to the top. All right, Cora and I made it to the top of Cobble Hill. This makes our third of the Lake Placid 9, and the view up here is awesome. I am so impressed with how straightforward, short, and amazing this little hike has been. We're gonna hang out here for a couple minutes, and then we're gonna make our way down using the longer, more gradual trail just to check it out. Then we're gonna head over and do Bear Den. So check out these views, holy smokes. Well worth the effort. The only sketchy part was the kind of the scramble with the rope for the first viewpoint, and it wasn't even that bad. Sunrises up here must be incredible. Definitely on the bucket list for something to do in the future. Awesome. All right, we're gonna make our way down. Like I said, we're gonna take the longer, more gentle slope down. We're gonna go past, I think it's called Echo Lake. Then we're gonna get back to the car. let's go. So it may be past peak here up in the northern Adirondacks, but one of the benefits is that the trees have no leaves and you get views the entire way down here. It's incredible. I would not have expected that. Trail is nice, it's wide, gently sloping, and covered in leaves. So making our way, having a good day today. All right, made it back to the car. Gonna unload our stuff, get in, drive over to the trailhead for Bear Den, and get our second mountain of the day. Let's go. And just like that, a quick little 15-minute drive from trailhead to trailhead, we are at the Bear Den Mountain Trailhead. We're gonna sign in right up here at the register and start our hike. I was under the impression it was about 4.5 miles round trip. I think it actually ends up being about 3.5 miles, so maybe we'll do 6 miles today hiking, not 7. Either way, doesn't matter because we're out here enjoying the outdoors. Let's get started. Fall hiking definitely has a specific sound associated with it. All the crunching of dead leaves and stuff on the trail. What do you think? I kind of like it, but admittedly, after a few hours, it does get annoying. I don't know. Does anybody else feel that way? Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Still, doesn't matter. I'm out here having a good time with my dog. This is the best way to spend the weekend. I don't care what anybody says. All right, we followed the red trail from the parking lot to this little junction here, and now it's yellow markers all the way to the summit. The trail is a little difficult to follow with all of the leaf litter, and the markers are fairly well spread out. So we'll see how this goes. I'm not concerned overall, but definitely a heads up for anyone who might be new to hiking. We finally got up to the ridge on Bear Den. Let me tell you something. Whew. I got totally off trail. Had to bushwhack a whole bunch. And I have one message to the Bear Den trail people. A few more yellow discs, guys. That would be so helpful. But we're here, and the view's awesome. Let's go. Yes, we are at the top of Bear Den Mountain. That's number 4 on the Lake Placid 9 for Cora and myself. Pretty excellent. And look at that. That's Whiteface. That's the top of Whiteface Mountain right there. Yeah, I was on that a couple years ago. Pretty awesome. I love it. The view up here is great. It's just incredible. I'm happy. Get some snacks, get some drinks. We'll turn around and head back to the car. All right, don't get tricked like I did. That first rock outcropping that you come across, not the summit. Great views, but you gotta keep going to get to the true summit. All right, so maybe this isn't the actual summit and that one was. Doesn't matter. Check it out. Awesome views. I love open rock face summits like this. It's fantastic. My only concern is if that one right there, if that's the summit, we didn't hit that one. And I don't really feel like doing it. So if it is, I guess I didn't do this one. If it isn't, Cora and I are done. We're gonna make our way back down to the car and call it a day. You ready, babe? I think she's ready. Let's go. When you don't bushwhack to the top, you actually see the sign that says, hey, there's the mountain. Oh boy, all right. Making our way down. This should be interesting. A little slick, and hopefully we can stay on trail. Either way, if we're going down, it's the right way, right? Let's get to the car. All right, we are back to the car after completing Bear Den Mountain. So that was 2 of the Lake Placid Niners today, and it was awesome. Bear Den Mountain in late October. It's slick on the way down, and it's tough to follow the trail on the way up. I got off trail 2 or 3 different times, the last time of which I bushwhacked right to the top, and then on the way back down, I slipped and fell like 4 times. Scraped up my legs a bunch, and it was not awesome. I was swearing a little bit. But other than that, the day was amazing. Cora and I needed a day out, just the 2 of us, to relax, hang out, work on a few training things, and it was awesome. I had such a cool time out here in the Adirondacks in October. Today happens to be the last of our Hike October adventures. So if you have come on an adventure or if you've donated to the Hike October fundraiser, I want to give you a heartfelt thank you. I really appreciate everything that you all have done to embrace the Hike for Mental Health's message of stamping out the stigma of mental illness and helping our friends and family who are suffering. Cora's tired and I'm ready to go home, so that'll do it for today. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Most importantly, I hope that we've inspired you to get outside and do something awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.